Biologization is one of the most important trends of our time. With its help, we can make processes much more sustainable. This works particularly well with automation components from Festo. My name is Ralph Kapfhammer. I work in the research department at Festo and deal with biologization. We are your partner in the field of biologization. We offer you components for the areas of gas handling, liquid handling and control, as well as solutions up to ready-to-install control cabinets.
Following on from the last 2 years at the Hanover Fair, we are entering the next round with algae cultivation. My name is Sandra Lichtenberger, and I work as a biotechnologist at Festo. With our algae reactor, we are demonstrating that we already have a Festo product portfolio to automate bioreactors. In order for our algae to grow well in the algae reactor, they need an optimum pH value, the right temperature, and a good gassing rate. We can set the pH value via our Festo controller and the gassing rate. For liquid handling, we've installed the VZQA pinch valve on both sides of the reactors, so we can take samples or empty the reactor here. On the back side, on our control cabinet, we show two different gassing options. In one of them, we've installed our new mass flow controller VEMD. It shows us which gassing rate can actually be set in the reactor. Furthermore, it is easily adjustable with its piezo technology. But how do we know how much gas or how much gassing rates reaches the reactor? For this, we have our flow sensor SFAH. It shows us the actual gassing rate in the reactor. Our pneumatic valves are controlled by our new valve terminal VTUX. This in turn is controlled by our CPXE control unit. The interfaces in our setup are, for example, analog, digital via I/O link, or Modbus. And this is how we manage to ensure that our small algae produce a high biomass in the reactor.
We at Festo show how we can automate the bioreactor. I'm Andreas Heck, and I'm going to explain to you in detail. Here you can see the bioreactor. We want to give the microorganisms the best possible environment. On the one hand, we measure and set the temperature, but equally important, of course, we also measure the pH value, oxygen and other parameters. We also have a pressure control system, which is a very important product for Festo, and thus we can feed pressurized media into the reactor. But of course, we also have a classic option up here with peristaltic pumps, which are coupled to a motor so that we can dose the media. Besides the small process flows, we can also handle the large process flows, with the appropriate valves for processes such as temperature control or steam sterilization. In the lower area, you can see the gas handling, for example the supply of gases for the process. Here, the new proportional control valves can handle the normal gases as well as oxygen. This is where the complete process is controlled, starting with the valve terminal, VTUG, to control the valves and the overall system. The complete control is done by the CPX. This is our controller, which can also be connected to a complete control system. This means that Festo can offer not only individual components, but also complete system solutions.